Everyone. Okay, I made it to the DMV, made it home, but I decided to do this video because Florida had to redo our election process. I believe it was probably back at the beginning of or like 2005 or something. I could be wrong, but because it's been a little while. But I remember when Florida redid their the voting process here, and because what they required, the way they did it was when you were ready to go and renew your driver's license, you were required to bring two proofs of ID. Well, one proof of ID and your birth certificate. And I think like if you didn't have the birth certificate, you could there's other way you could get permission to show your citizenship that way. So and there's a funny story behind this. So when I did mine, I had ever since I was a little girl, I was able to read and write. I spelled my name Macheille. Well, when I had to verify that I was a citizen in the state of Florida, when I showed that birth certificate, I found out I had been spelling my name wrong my whole life. It's not Machelle, it's Mashelle. And so yeah, that was I still spell my name Machelle. But anyway, so yeah, that was kind of comical and funny. But I went to the DMV today, and this is the big problem with big government. Okay, when you buy a vehicle, you pay taxes on it, right? And then when you go to the tag office to get your tag, you pay all these fees. You can pay your taxes and your fees. I just went to the DMV, Department of Motor Vehicle, and when my daughter and I moved here from Panama City, we moved here, my daughter has power of attorney over me because during that time, my thyroid levels was so high. I was so hypothyroid that my face was really swollen. Like I said, I went into an eczema coma. But so she had power of attorney over me. But so I don't remember at all what happened at the DMV. But I do remember me telling the lady, "You keep the title on file." Because we're in the process of moving and getting situated, and I don't want to misplace it. And she was fine with that. So I go to get the title for my daughter's car, and I gotta pay almost $85 to get the title to a vehicle I own. I'm like, how is this happening? And she said, well, if you would have had she said, well, we've issued a title already. I said, no, you haven't. I was like, because I wouldn't be here if you had. I was getting frustrated. And then I was like, why is this? If I was to have gotten a title for the Lincoln and the Nissan, which both cars, as I told you, are broke down. Now the Nissan's gone. We sold it. We sold it on Saturday for $500, which it was much easier to do that than try to take it, and do anything with it and try to sell it. So anyway, I was like, because we're going to sell the Lincoln as well. I'm like, well, so I have to pay you $180 something to get the title to both of my cars that I own outright. Something is wrong with this process. It's like, and I told her this. It was like, I said, government, they reward the criminal, the people who make money up under the table, or, whether it's a legal way that they make money or not, whether it's cleaning houses, whether it's out there selling drugs. Whatever. I'm not saying be a drug dealer, please. I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying to you is, people that work under the table and they don't pay any taxes and stuff, or they live off of the government assistance and stuff. And I'm not saying that that's wrong to do that. I'm just telling you that, everybody should be given a hand up, but not a handout. All right. If you're capable of working, then you know what, working is good. It's good for your mind, it's good for your body. We are humans, we need to be around other people. But the thing is though, I was like, you know what, I told the lady, it was like, what is it, I mean, in all honesty, I was like, I have been a law-abiding citizen my whole life. I had to get FBI background checks whenever I was working out in California as a registered nurse. So I'm like, I've never been in any trouble. And, but it's like, this is outrageous that you would charge me this amount of money, $85, right at $85, to print a title for something I own. I mean, $20, I get it. Yep, you would never hear me complain, $20. But no, I mean, and the lady, she was nice enough, but I did voice my opinion. I told her, I was like, this is the problem with America right now. It's government overreach. And so that was just an opportunity for me to explain to you guys, how we have got to start changing things within our own cities. And there's got to be a different way. People should be able to have a good running vehicle to be able to get to work and make money without being penalized by the government by being overtaxed and charged for everything. But, it is what it is. I had to pay it. My daughter had already sold the car, and the guy was nice enough that he's going to come back today and get the title. But, I just do not see why we have so much government overreach. So anyway, that's the story on that. And then I wanted to tell you guys, I brought my notebook. Some people that I follow, all right. Oops, I let the camera slip. Some people that I follow, Savadi, I think that's how you say his name, Sivaady. Oh, and Lumberjack Logic, and Neil Johnson, which is the same person. Sweet Home Maricopa. Let's see. Sons of Liberties, which is Bill Bailey. And Bahezi, I think he is on Chocolate Superman, I think. And then I also follow P6. He's a on the ground guy in DC. And he goes all over DC and filming and stuff, if you like that kind of stuff. And I do, because it kind of gives you a break from the mundane, politics and stuff. Let's see. RSBN, Right Side Broadcasting Network. And also the other one is that I watch is The Next News. It's really good. Kevin's Corner, Devoted Patriot, Shannon. It's just Devoted Patriot if you look him up. Liz Harris Strikes Back. And I told you already, Neil Johnson. Donald Riddell, Readel is how you spell his name. Valad, American News Network, ANN. Crossroads with Joshua Phillip. Project Veritas, Tom Fenton Judicial Watch, Dinesh D'Souza, and I also watch Newsmax and what's the other one? I can't think of it now. But I found a new one that I really, really like. And I'm just starting to watch some of the series of them, but it's the Reagan Foundation. Also, the other one I watch is Hillsdale College. Now, they have a lot of good informational ones that you can watch and learn a lot from there. The professor that I like to watch that sits, I forget his name, but he sits down with his students and they have like a discussion, kind of like a round table. It's actually a long table that they sit around. And that's very interesting to get perspectives of other people. But also, I do follow Rand Paul. I really have, like, my daughter's like, Mom, how many people do you follow? I follow quite a bit of people because just I like to get different perspective on things. If I missed anybody, y'all please forgive me. Oh, and Doug TeNapel, he is on Richard Taco. Yeah, he got struck down again, and now he is under the name of Richard Taco. I watched his short videos yesterday. I'm like, how can you just like have your video up for one day and you have over 2,000 subscribers? But hey, you know what, Doug, you rock. I mean, you've been at this a long time and you do a great job. I admire you, and I hope to reach your status. But I love Doug because he's so funny, and he just basically tells it like it is, and he's not there to be friends, make friends. You know I do. Some of you guys are so sweet with your comments, and I do so much enjoy your comments, and I love to respond back to you guys. But Doug's just a very down-to-earth person, and he just, he's very knowledgeable about things in politics going on. But, I don't know what happened between him and Behezy, and it's none of my business, so I'm just going to leave that one alone. Also, Marcus D., and I haven't seen Q lately, Out of the Darkness. I don't know where he's at. But, and the other one is Headlines and Echoes. So anyway, I'm going to get ready here, do a few things in the kitchen. But, yeah, you guys please like and subscribe and share. Like I said, I don't have a lot of people in my inner circle in real life. But it's that way for a reason because, like I said before, one is, I just, people have not been very gracious to me in the years, but God has been. Anyway, and I think maybe I isolated a lot just to keep from being hurt by other people, but God is, He doesn't want me to hide my light. He wants me to let my light shine. And I try to do that, and I try to be an encouragement to everyone whenever I'm on YouTube and on the live streams, and to be positive and, and upbeat, and, and let people know we're going to be okay. Things do seem pretty, dire, but, I know without a doubt that God He is working in this nation, and what is taking place just amongst the Christians who are beginning to stand up and say, you know what, these are our beliefs in which the country was founded on, and we're not hiding it anymore. If you don't like it, nobody's keeping you here. Please, for the sake of everybody, go where you'll be happy. But don't expect somebody to change who they are and to change the foundation of which we were, in which our nation was built. That is just, that's unreal, but that's just what has happened. And we as a society have become complacent and lazy. We have not held our politicians' feet to the fire. We have not held them to transparency. And then when they weren't, hey, why haven't you? We all have. We've all. And, like the voting precinct here in Pensacola, the problem is with the voting precincts, you need an equal number. Now that should be a law. You need an equal number of Democrats and Republicans, maybe conservatives, but mainly Democrats and Republicans, poll workers there, not just one party, but both parties whenever we're having, especially a federal election as in the presidential election. So anyway, thank you for tuning in, and I will see y'all either this afternoon a little bit more or tomorrow. Y'all have a blessed day, and I love you.